Hello everyone, my name is Becky and today I'll be recommending some books for 7 to 8-year-olds to read over summer. The first book is very well known as it's been published for over a century now, and that is Alice in Wonderland by Lewis Carroll. This is a story about a young girl called Alice who follows a talking rabbit down a rabbit hole and into a strange place called Wonderland. Once she's there, she meets animals who can talk to her and very odd, memorable characters. So this book is really nonsensical and strange and fun, and it's just a classic children's book. I would really recommend this one. The next book is Peter Pan by J.M. Barrie. This book is based off of the Disney film, at least this version is, and it's a really good entry into 7 to 8-year-old reading. The writing level itself isn't too difficult. So yeah, I would really recommend this one if you're looking for a way to get into reading or if you're not so confident at reading yourself. So this is about a young boy called Peter Pan who lives in Neverland and he refuses to grow up. Peter meets the Darling children, Wendy, Michael and John, and he flies them over the rooftops of London and into Neverland. I would really recommend this one. Next we have a book by a very well-known English children's author, and that is Matilda by Roald Dahl. Just in case you haven't heard of Matilda before, this book is about a young girl who loves reading and gains magical telepathical powers from doing this. She uses these powers against her parents who are really rude to her and against her headmistress Mrs. Trunchbull, who is downright nasty to the kids in her care. This book is so funny. It's been turned into a film and I think it's also a musical in the West End now. So I would highly recommend going to that if you are in London. This next book is by another classic English children's author, and that is The Magic Faraway Tree by Enid Blyton. These kids find a magical tree in a wood and they go up it into lots of magical lands which change every day. So they've got the land of topsy-turvy one day and then the land of do as you please the next day. They also interact with lots of very interesting characters such as Saucepan Man, who is hilarious and wears a saucepan on his head, and it can be silly at times. I remember finding it so good, so funny when I was that age, so I really recommend this. And this new edition just looks so beautiful and they've still kept illustrations inside. This next book is by a very well-known adult author called Sophie Kinsella. She also wrote the Shopaholic series, and this book is called Mummy, Fairy and Me. It's about a girl called Ella Brooke whose mummy can turn into a fairy, and usually that causes a lot of havoc and Ella always has to try and help save the day. I'm pretty sure they ran out of milk at one point and they magicked up a cow. It's just really funny, so I highly recommend this one, and you can sort of see the reading level in there for you. So yeah, this would be a really good pick. The final book I have on my list to show you is The Diary of a Wimpy Kid by Jeff Kinney. This is a really good book if you're looking to get into reading or you don't like books with too many words. It's written in the style of a diary, funnily enough, and you can see lots of cartoons. So this follows the life of a young boy called Greg Heffley as he tries to remain cool or popular and navigate his way through middle school or secondary school. So I would really recommend this series to anyone who is looking for something a little bit more fun and light-hearted. So that is it. That is my summer reading list for 7 to 8-year-olds. I hope you've enjoyed watching this video. Make sure you give it a like and subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you all very soon. Bye bye.